Hello, friends. Just a few days before New Year's Eve. And again, I'm going to keep probably talking about my retreat because it was just such a profound experience. And I'm thinking about things that we can all do, simple pleasures that require a little bit of mindful awareness and just being present. And I started writing out a list of things that I absolutely love that really don't cost any money. And so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start my list of simple pleasures, things that you can cherish every day. The first one I thought of was a lazy afternoon. You know, those lazy afternoons where you're kind of looking around and your house is clean and everything's where it should be, and you really don't have much to do. You have nowhere to go, nobody to see, and you definitely don't have FOMO or experience FOMO, because if you did, you might be in trouble. But anyway, it's just that lazy afternoon where you can get cozied up on a couch, on a hammock, on your outdoor furniture, and just be. That kind of takes me into pleasure number 2, which would be just sitting down in my favorite spot. I have this favorite corner of my couch where I get the pillows piled up and get my cozy blankets out, and I just love sitting there with either a cup of tea or coffee or cocoa, and it's just such a warm, wonderful feeling. And aside from the price of the hot drink, it's pretty much free. How about the sound of water trickling nearby? In the summertime, I have my windows open and I have my beautiful water fountain going, and the sound of water is definitely a simple pleasure for me. I think we're on number 5, and I would say new shoots or new growth on one of my indoor plants is a major, major pleasure that I cherish. Honestly, I just love watching my plants grow. It brings me a lot of joy, and I'm sure many of my planty parents, plant friends will attest to that emotion. Number 6 would be sunrise. Gosh, watching the sunrise when I can get myself out of bed is nothing short of a miracle, honestly. If you are feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, if you can get yourself up to watch the sunrise, which is actually quite an epic moment, if you can get yourself up to watch the sunrise for a week straight, you can actually pull yourself out of some of that depression, and you will feel much better. I can promise you that, because the sunrise symbolizes so many things, and the main thing that the sunrise symbolizes for us is life and hope for a new day. So go ahead and try that. I also love the blue hour, which is just before sunrise, and then the golden hour, which is just after sunrise. I think number 7, I will go ahead and say sunset. I love a good sunset. And with the sunset, you can enjoy before and after. You can enjoy the golden hour before the sun sets, and you can enjoy the blue hour after the sun sets. So it's kind of like a whole process that you can enjoy and takes about an hour or so out of your day, and it's totally free. Number 8 for me would be fresh air. I love when I can wake up in the morning and just throw all the windows open and let that fresh air in. It is just honestly something I cherish doing when possible, when it's not freezing cold like it is right now. And I love getting that fresh morning air into the home. It's a good feeling. And speaking of fresh morning air, the other thing I love doing is waking up to a clean kitchen, pristine and sparkling. There's nothing like it. It is actually quite a pleasure for me to walk into a clean kitchen in the morning. And along with that, I would say number 10, a little pleasure, something that I like, and maybe I'm a little weird, but I love putting away clean dishes. It's just such an orderly and kind of fun thing to do. I find it fun. Most people may not. Another little pleasure that I cherish is the dryer that I own actually makes this cute little sound when it's done. So the song that my dryer makes when it's done is another simple pleasure. Number 12 would be the smell of garlic, onions, and ginger sizzling quietly in some EVOO. I love not only that sound, but I love the smell. It is probably one of the best smells on this planet as far as food goes. Pleasure number 13 would be clothes that fit perfectly. I don't care what the size or number of the clothing is, but if they fit perfectly and they are very comfortable and I don't feel like I'm always tugging and adjusting the shirt or the waist or whatever, that makes me feel so good. And when I feel good in what I'm wearing, I just feel amazing overall. So, that's kind of like your second skin, right? Because we have our skin and then we have our skin that we have to put on, to walk around in public. Number 14 for me would be second and third day hair, because I have hair that gets very fluffy after it's shampooed. And second and third day, my hair looks fabulous. Not the first day. And I've actually honestly gone as far as fourth and fifth day hair, and I love it. It's awesome. Number 15 is checking off a to-do list. So I don't do to-do lists as much as I used to, but I still enjoy so much being able to check stuff off a to-do list. So I'm sure there are to-do list people out there. And number 16, oh my gosh, the smell of fresh coffee brewing. That has to be probably my top favorite time of day, is getting that first delicious, wonderful, amazingly beautiful smelling cup of coffee in the morning. That is amazing. Another simple pleasure that doesn't cost any money is watching my pets, watching my puppies play, and they have so much joy together, and then also watching them sleep. They're so peaceful and they look so adorable. And, dogs do the deep belly breathing, so I just love watching their breath. And it's just fun. And it makes me feel like I'm safe and cozy at home with them. Number 18 would be a deliciously nurturing, warm cup of chamomile mango tea before bedtime. That is actually my favorite tea. It's by Bigelow, and it is incredibly soothing and nurturing and delicious. And I do have it more than once a day, but I especially love having it when I'm already in bed and feeling cozy in my bed, sitting up and drinking my tea. That is something that I enjoy doing that is free and very pleasurable and something you can do on a regular basis. And again, remember, I'm trying to kind of pick out things that we can do regularly, because we can't always go on a 3-week vacation to feel amazing and to feel relaxed and to feel pleasure. So we have to figure out ways to incorporate little small pleasures throughout the day. Number 19 for me, another pleasure would be alone time. It's like when everybody happens to not be home and it's just me. Oh, that's so much fun. Yeah, I love alone time. Number 20 for me would probably be clean linen sheets and a comfy bed. So when my bed is just clean and the linens are just beautifully, everything's displayed and it's so cozy, that is an absolute pleasure that I definitely cherish. And I think that's 20, but I have one more that I just thought of, is I love seeing a beautiful bowl of like fruit or fruit salad. A good friend of mine named Chris makes the most amazingly artistic fruit salad bowls. And he uses one of those little melon ballers to do like the melon and then also the watermelon and like the cantaloupe or whatever. And I mean, it looks so beautiful. It has the colors of the rainbow and it smells delicious and it looks gorgeous. So I think that's it. I'm sure I could come up with more, and I know I have more somewhere else. But for now, that is it. So I hope you enjoy my simple pleasures that you can cherish every day. And I'm sure you have more that I haven't thought of. And I know I have more that I haven't even thought of yet. But those are just a few. So I hope you enjoyed that and enjoy the rest of your week. Happy New Year 2022.